record. Okay, so I told you guys, if for those of you that are in my Emerald and above group, today basically what we want to focus on is we want to talk about the limiting beliefs that we tell ourselves, because we all have them, about why we're not good enough or why we aren't going to hit this goal of this or what. And then your homework is to create a list of 100 people that you're going to invite to this opportunity. And you are not prejudging anybody. Hey, Heather. So you are not prejudging anybody. Don't think, oh, they won't have the money, they won't want to do it. You're going to plant that seed with them. So by next week when we hop on this call, you're going to have your list of 100. And don't freak out. Your heart might be racing. You're going to go through your Facebook friends list. You're going to go through people who've liked your posts. You're going to go through people who are watching your stories. You're going to go through your phone contact list. It's not hard, I promise. When you get the prejudging out of the way, it's not hard because you're just writing down names. So then Heather and I want to actually put you on the hot seat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want you to literally be like 30 seconds what your biggest things are that your limiting beliefs, why you think you wouldn't be successful in this business. You ready? Okay, I'm just gonna go in order that you guys are on my screen. So Jess, you're first. She's like, shit. You have to unmute yourself, girlfriend.
Oh gosh, it's a day. Mine are that I'm afraid of inviting strangers because I'm afraid of not being good enough to lead people. And I have a fear of how I appear to others, as well as that I'm not strong enough to be a coach on my own.
Okay, so I know you wrote that to me, but what I want you guys to do is, as you're doing this, write it down too, so that you can then take it into a positive affirmation, and you're going to send us your positive affirmation today. So take whatever it is that's negative and put it into, I am a strong, confident leader, whatever it is.
Okay.
So good, all lies, so fix that. Okay, Jody, you're up.
Mine are that I don't feel like I know enough sometimes of information. I don't think people are going to follow me because I don't look fit, and just having the confidence to be able to coach and run a group.
Okay, also all lies. So write them down. And Heather,
sorry, I missed that last one, Jody. What was the last one?
Not being confident enough to like run a group and like coach others.
Okay. Good. Yeah, and we're gonna have you all write these down in the what you say to yourself negatively, as well as your positive affirmation, and send it to us so that we can also write it down, because I won't be able to write all of these down because we're going really quickly. Okay, Angie.
Okay. I am afraid to try because I'm afraid of how I'm going to feel when I fail, if I fail. And it's funny because I have this book and it's got little things in it, and it says, "Be bold. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail?" And that just happened to be on today's page, so it's a sign.
Yep. And honestly, like the thing about failing is that's just, the failing is not trying. You're gonna fail. You're either going to. What's that? I'll think about it later. It's basically like you're never failing. You're either learning or you're something else. But you get the gist. So yeah. All right. Cool. Nicole, you're up.
Okay. I am having a hard time with sharing my workout videos because I feel like people are going to say, so what is she doing now? She's doing real estate? Is she doing Beachbody? Can she not make up her mind? She's too old to be doing this. Is she having a nervous breakdown or something? And also balancing time. I don't have enough time, I feel like, between real estate and this, but I want to do both at a high level.
Here's what you are. You are an entrepreneur. I can't even say it. You're an entrepreneur. That's why you're doing multiple things. You know, every single like millionaire has multiple streams of income. You are a smart girl. That's what you are. And you need to do.
I understand it. I feel the need to explain it to other people.
Nope. Nope. Let your success, let your happiness explain that. And I'm not like discrediting your limiting beliefs, because it's your limiting belief. It's there and we're working on it. But I totally feel you on that too. But just had to throw that in. So write out your limiting beliefs, and then like things like that. Jess says Shark Tank judges have a ton of adventures. Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to add too, I've totally had that thought too, that I'm too old for this. There's so many like younger coaches that people are going to want to follow, you know, the young people. But I got to say, I'm going to be 40 this year, and not once have I ever heard anybody say, or even like hint towards the fact that they wouldn't follow me or be mentored by me or anything because I'm too old. That was completely like my own thought, because I was comparing myself to all these other like young, you know, successful, young, pretty coaches. But that has zero to do with anything with your age.
Okay. Yeah. And if anything, I feel like people are like, you're what? You go, girl. So, all right, cool. All right, Liz, you're up.
All right, so my limiting belief is just that I'm flat out not good enough and will never be good enough and will never be fit enough to look like a successful coach. You know, right now I'm 5 months pregnant and gaining weight, and it's just right now that is like, from my heart, like that is the scariest thing. Like I'm embarking on this new adventure where I'm a coach, but I can't really do like the super hard workouts yet, you know, partially because I'm pregnant and partially because I'm not strong enough yet. And it's like always in the back of my mind that I'm just never going to get there.
Heather, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, that's exactly where I was when I started, like 100%. I was so not fit. I totally didn't think anybody would follow me because I didn't have any background whatsoever. I didn't look like a coach. I didn't talk like a coach, and yeah, all those things. So it's so not, and that's such a good like example too. What you're showing people is coaching is not about being fit. Coaching is not about, you know, looking like all the other coaches. Coaching is not about doing the workouts. So that right now, I feel like that's giving you leverage. That's showing people that there's so much more to coaching than workouts. You know, that's not what we are. So like your live video that a couple weeks ago was so amazing when you just like were so real and talked to people like exactly where you were. You were going through like some stuff and you came to our Beachbody community for that support and for that love. That was huge. And that right there is exactly what we are. We're a community of people who are sharing our lives to help other people. So, I mean, I think that you have a one-up right there, the fact that you're sharing this from a different point of so many other coaches.
Right. And honestly, pregnancy is good for your business, because if people are like, okay, if she is doing that and she's like making a digestive system right now, what is my excuse? So, all right, cool. Thanks, Liz. All right, Jen, you're up.
Hi. Okay, so mine is time, like over and above everything else is making the time to do it, because like a lot of coaches, I still have a full-time job and I just had a baby and I have two, you know, teenagers, and it's just about finding the time and making the time to do it. And I know that it's a limiting belief, and I know all the things I need to do to change it around. But sometimes at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm just too tired. I'm not going to worry about it today.
Right. And it's you really just have to, I think the biggest thing with that is you have to have a why and a big goal. Because if you're fine with it being a hobby, then that's fine. Like you can do it exactly. But if you like have big goals for this business, you need to have a why and a goal and a vision that is so big that you're going to make time when you don't have time, and you're going to do it anyways when you don't feel like it.
Right. Even just finding small pockets of time, like, 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. It doesn't have to be, sit down and crank out 3 hours of work. So yeah, it's just fitting that all into a schedule and coming up with a routine. I'm very routine based. And so I just need to calendar it probably.
Right. No, I totally get that. And I think Heather wants to say, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I know Jen, and I know that she's like super like schedule oriented. So that's exactly what I was going to say. Like if you just time block and say, and obviously you have to be flexible with that because obviously with the
Right.
newborn, you never know. But
Right.
just like setting it up, like putting it in your schedule that, you know that this time in the morning or the evening or whatever, you have, this amount of time. So, and to not worry if you don't get an hour or 2 hours in, but the fact that you can just like block in 15 minutes to send invitations or, whatever. Just scheduling that. Because I know you like your schedule.
I like my schedule. Yes. And I used to like another one of my limiting beliefs used to be like posting stories and like putting myself out there. And I've slowly but surely overcome that. And it's like, I just put anything out there. No, I don't care.
Yep.
If people don't like it, they'll just swipe right by it. It's fine.
Yes.
I love that. Love
You'll
that.
find people do like that. People do like to watch stories about nonsense because that's just real. That's you and that's relatable.
Yes. Yes. So
Heather watches them while she's pooping in the morning.
I mean, that's the best time, right? You're not doing anything else.
She's
You've got
that
a minute.
emoji explaining what she was doing.
She just called me out. I just told her that this morning.
I did. That's what you get for telling me. Okay, Greg, you're up.
I'm all in the same boat with the time thing. I'm trying to run my own little construction company business thing up here and trying to balance a new single life. And it just, there's days where I come home and I'm literally sitting in a chair for 5 minutes just trying to relax, and I pass out and I wake up there the next morning. So for me, it's really hard just to find the time to come home and do stuff. And I feel kind of guilty taking my coffee break at work and doing a post or something like that while I'm already doing other work.
So first of all, are you on your way to my parents right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Greg is doing renovations at my parents' house. First of all, I think that the biggest thing for you is that one, you do have the time to do like the personal development stuff like that. So I know you're good with that. You do that like when you're at work, which is super helpful, but not feeling guilty taking time for you is so important because like, and doing things in the pockets of time, just like, we were telling Jen and, I've been watching your videos, Greg. I think they're really inspiring in real life situations. Yeah. You're really good at just like your videos and things like that are great. And that's I'm up here, baby. And that's going to continue to connect with people. And I know it's really hard too, because you can't share about the single life, the dating life, openly yet. But there are so many things that you can talk about that you're thankful for, grateful for without specifics. So, but just making the time to do the things that we need to do is so important for all of us. So, all right, cool. And then Maddie is at the gym. I'm up here, baby. So I'm going to read hers. Can you unmute yourself, Maddie, or do you want me to read it?
Yeah, I unmuted myself. I feel like I have so many more now that I listen to everybody. I think fear of failure and like being new to the business and putting myself out there and people's responses, and I don't want to seem pushy on people because before this, I've always been like kind of private with my personal life just from stuff growing up. I've always liked to just keep it separate. I don't like people knowing what's going on. So opening up and just getting out of my comfort zone with that. And I don't remember if I wrote you anything else.
No. And just feeling of being afraid of being failure and being annoying. That's my friends. You gotta be quiet though, okay? Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Okay. So I think the biggest thing is just being like, what's the worst that could happen? Because so much of us have fear with our limiting beliefs. What is the worst that could happen? If we do XYZ that we're supposed to do for our business that we're afraid might make us feel a certain way, but what if we did that and we changed a life? What if we did that and we got a lifer on board with us? And I think it just needs to be like, who cares? Like the worst that's going to happen in Jen's case is they're going to keep scrolling. The worst that's going to happen is somebody's going to just, okay, you need to go downstairs. Mommy's on the call. So if you want to be up here, you have to be quiet, okay? Yeah, I think I want you guys all to take those and put them into positive affirmations. So Amanda, what we just did was, and you can write this in the chat because we are moving on, but we're going to take your limiting beliefs and then you're going to send that to me as well as turning it into a positive affirmation. Oh, you're muted.
You're gonna make it positive for me, or I'm supposed to do that for myself?
You're gonna tell. Do you know your limiting belief?
Yes.
Okay, really quickly. What is it?
I have a full-time job, and it's very hard with my kids. And if I pull and put so much effort and energy, like I hit Success Club in January, but it takes from my family, it takes from my husband, and it causes a lot of problems in my family and my marriage. So I just have to give up something, and I always break down, and I can't keep going because it's just
right. That's time blocking and time management. That will be your biggest thing. So we'll work on that with you.
okay.
Because when you're working your business should not be during family time, and then you.
Well, that's all I have. I mean, if I can give it 4 o'clock in the morning, but then eventually my body just shuts down. I can't keep going at 4 o'clock in the morning every day. It just doesn't work.
It can be pockets of time. We will help you. I promise. We will get through that mindset because there are 15 minutes where we can help you find pockets. It doesn't need to be an hour at a time. So that will be our goal. Okay. All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about is we are going to do a little bit about mindset and I'm sorry. Adley, what did I say? If you can't be quiet, you need to go downstairs. So diamond is a mindset. You guys got to emerald. It's literally the same thing. You just keep getting to emerald and help 2 people get to emerald. You keep getting to emerald by adding new coaches. So if you can't sit here and tell yourself, I know I will be a diamond coach. I can feel it. I can see it. I can't wait to be recognized for it at Summit or, be on that diamond retreat, whatever it is. If you can't feel that in your bones, you will not be diamond. You won't. And Heather and I were just talking about this morning. And Heather, do you want to talk about what happened when you just decided?
Sure. So from the beginning, I had a goal because April told me that if I hit diamond, I was going to go on the diamond retreat. And there was nothing that was going to keep me from that. Like as soon as she told me that, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to make that happen. And I had a short period of time to do it. I was a brand new coach. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was like, I am going to be on that retreat. That was going to be my very first, I guess, accomplishment that I did, that I worked for and that I got. And like I said, I didn't have a lot of time. I was short, there was a time crunch. And there was just I just completely decided. It wasn't that I knew what I was going to do. It wasn't that I had a plan. It wasn't that I had all these things set up and ready. I was not even I was still working on me, but it was just the one thing. So you guys need to find that one thing that's going to push you. No matter what, you are going to get it. So for me, it was the diamond retreat. I was going to be on that retreat. I don't care what I had to do it. And as soon as you get that, as soon as you click that in your head and you just know 100%, no matter what, you're going to get there. So whether it be Summit, a big thing for me, right now, I want to be recognized at Summit this year. I want to be in a different spot than I was last year. So that is my number one. It's driving me like nothing else. So you guys need to find out what is it? Is it a recognition? Is it being able to go on a trip? Is it the Success Club trip? Is it just knowing that you're diamond? Is it that, getting that thing in the mail that you're diamond, being able to wear the thing at Summit saying that you are a new diamond, whatever it is, figure it out. And it has to be one of those things going to drive you no matter what. So one of those things that's going to get you up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I promise you can do it at 4 o'clock in the morning. Is it staying up late? It's something that has to drive you. And once you get that, you have to just have that belief, I'm going to be there. There's no way about it. I'm going to be there no matter what. So almost being a bully about it. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody thinks. This is what's going to happen for me. So it was once I got that. And it's crazy. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I had a deadline that I had to be diamond by November 30th. That was April's cutoff. And that was a scary cutoff for me because I had a short time to do it. But You guys, it's craziness. I hit diamond at 11:30 something p.m. on November 30th. Is that not insane? Like, talk about what belief can do. You know, I set a time, it had to be at November 30th, and it happened literally that day at 11:30 p.m. Like, I had 30 minutes to spare. So that is just proof that belief freaking works. If you tell yourself you're going to be it, you're going to be it.
Yep. And doing that, Heather locked us in as an elite team, which was even more icing on the cake. So
Right.
So cool. So cool. Yeah. So I think that's it, honestly, like, you guys know what you should be doing. You guys know that you can come to us if you get somebody that responds, you don't know how to respond, what to say back. You guys know what you should be doing. But I think the biggest thing, and I'm going to share that Keith Callahan call. If you guys weren't on it, you have to catch the recording. It was so good. And he's like, are you on autopilot? Are you showing up and are you doing these other things that, you know, you act like you're showing up every day as a coach, but if you're not inviting, if you're not talking to people about the coaching opportunity, if you're not, you know, following up with people, yeah, you may be doing your stories, you may be doing your workout, you may be drinking your shake, but if you're not actually doing that, that's the business building activities that's going to bring 80% of your income, then you're on autopilot and you're not clocking into work. So you need to be really honest with yourself. Okay, am I actually working this business, or am I chatting with my coaches? Am I doing this? Am I doing stories and I'm doing this? But if you're not going into your inbox and sending life-changing invites, then you're not showing up. And you cannot go multiple days without showing up for your business and then be like, why me? Why can't I do it? Why can't I be diamond? Well, you're not doing the things that you need to be doing. And so whether it's Post-it notes, whether it's, you know, your why, your vision, your goals, whatever it is, it needs to be surrounded by you, because I am guilty of that. But I'm guilty of it too. I'm like, okay, I've done this for my team. I've done this for my team. I've done this. But April, how many invites have you sent? 2? That's not going to cut it. So, you know, don't be guilty of doing the shiny things because you're afraid of doing the invites. And I challenge you to eat that frog and do your invites before you sit down to do anything else. Because I'll do that later often becomes, okay, it's 9:30 and I have to go to bed now. Right?
I've worked enough for today.
Yeah. Yeah. But my work consisted of
Stories.
Yeah. I love, this was a Melanie Mitro chat she did at one of our summit. And I think we have 5 more minutes. Okay. And she said, you need to go to bed. If you want success, like more than you can breathe, you need to go to bed knowing that you couldn't have given like your little fingernail more before your head hits the pillow. And if you really want to feel proud of yourself, guys, how many times do you think like, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that. Why haven't I done this yet? And then you're in constant fear, like fear of not hitting these goals and fear of this. But if you would just sit down and have a productive day where you sent your invites, you followed up, you've checked in with your coaches, you've checked in with your clients, and everything else is a perk. Instead of doing all of the things first and then putting off that, if you would do that, you would sleep like a baby because you're not sitting there thinking, I need to do this, I need to do that, and I need to do that. So if you want to feel less stressed, if you want to feel less anxious, you need to do this shit. I apologize if there's kids around.
Buddy heard that.
Buddy. He's so cute. And that's what Heather and I kind of have really been saying lately is like, instead of like focusing so much on blah, 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 like I'm going to do my shit and I'm going to share it with you guys. So you see exactly what I'm doing, because you don't need this crazy trainings. You just need to show up, and we need to show you that we're doing it as well. So that's kind of our biggest focus is we're going to get on this call every week and we're going to get through those limiting beliefs, and you deserve to be here. You guys are leaders. You guys will be diamonds once you can say that, believe it, feel it, visualize it. I want you to
work for it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that too. That's pretty important. Do you know off the top of your head, I have it saved in a screenshot somewhere, what the cutoff is for summit recognition, Heather?
I want to say it's April 15th or 16th. No?
What did I think it was, May or June?
Oh, I thought it was
maybe for Star Diamonds, because you have like a 6-week.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. But It's probably in June for just regular recognition.
Yeah, I thought it was like June.
I want to say June 4th. Let me see. It'll be like a Wednesday night. So let's see, June. You would have to wake up on June 6th, diamond. And you'll get your little diamond medal, and you'll give
it's so fun. It's like a real medal, like a medal. I have my hanging up and I look at it all the time. It's like really, really great.
Abby loves them because she loves Wreck-It Ralph. So you get, what is this one? Oh, this one's I got one for Elite. I have one for, what is this? SC Legend. And so Heather will get one of these. And they say like what they actually are. Or this one is All-Star Legend. Oh,
those are mine. Those are mine, Mom.
I'm missing some. We'll find them somewhere under the bed or something. But
but you get to wear those like at Summit and walk around and everybody sees them and it's exciting.
It is. Oh wait, let me show you one other thing. Okay. So honestly, like, it sounds so dumb, but this was such like a huge accomplishment. Okay, so this was Matt McDonald's. And then this was one Summit. This was all of the things that I got to put on, and I got to walk around with it's a ribbon. And do you know how much these ribbons mean to me? Okay, so we've got Elite, 7-star diamond, team leader, market council, Success Club 5 legend, 36 months, Success Club 10 legend, 36 months, shift shop test group. Like, I don't care. I just want you to make it your goal to have like ribbons. Like, if nothing else motivates you, like, you want the ribbons. And you know, it's just about believing in yourself and visualizing, okay, I'm going to be at Summit, recognized as diamond, and I'm going to have my Wreck-It Ralph medal, and I'm going to be so excited, you know? And when you are a star diamond, you get a flag. So do it for the flag. And you get to walk around and be recognized with your flags. And as silly as it sounds, I keep them because they mean so much to me. And I remember how good and crazy it felt to be like, this was all my hard work. And I'm just grateful. So, okay, so here's the other thing is you're going to start inviting to coaching, and you're going to start inviting to a coach sneak peek. Heather's group is doing one next month. Next week, I think you said Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday. And then we are doing a team one. Anybody's welcome to do, let's see, what month is it? The 20th, 21st, and 22nd. We can either do it a 3-day or we can do it a 1-day. I just got a 24-hour template I can show you. It's totally up to you. But you're going to just keep inviting people and have a running list. I don't care if it's pen and paper. I don't care if it's streak, whatever. And you're going to have a running list. And you're going to, these are open, you're going to invite people too. And I don't know did anybody hop on that Slay Girl call last Monday? I think I didn't invite your girls, Heather, because you had a team call. But it was so good. It was on inviting like it's a party. So I'll share that to you guys and make that your other homework that you listen to. Because she was like, it's like, if you have this belief and you talk about, like, I did a video and I'm going to share you guys with all of our faces. And, you know, like, just talk about how much you love your team, how much you love coaching, how much you love this community. And people are going to pick up on that energy and be like, I want that. When people know you're so passionate about coaching because you talk about it all the time. I always love watching Ashley Fidelson's stories because she just loves it. She loves her team. She loves coaching. She like, it is exuberating. I don't even think that's the word I'm looking for, whatever, from her. And you can tell. And if you were just watching that as somebody, you're like, why not? Like, why wouldn't I join this? And that's what you need to be for people. You don't need to be a 10-star diamond. You don't need to be anything. You just need to be, hey, Jax. You just need to be excited. And that energy is contagious. And that's really all that matters, is just believing in yourself, knowing you'll get there, doing the work, and being excited and sharing your energy, because energy is so contagious and people are going to want to be a part of that. So inviting to Coach Sneak Peek. We're going to do these every Saturday at 9. I'm going to send you the Keith Callahan call and then the invite like it's a party, and just make those your personal development throughout the next week or weekend while you're doing laundry, driving, whatever. And then what else did I say we wanted to talk about today? I feel like we can wrap up with one thing. Mindset, sneak peek, Oh, success partners. We want to make sure that everybody is paired up with a success partner. So if you do not have one yet, reach out to either Heather or I and talk about some things, some of your goals, some things about you, and we'll try to take those things and pair people up based on that. But guys, if you are going to show up on these calls, we need you to put in the work. Don't come here next Saturday if you haven't sent any coach invites. You're wasting your time. So you need to put in the work this week. You need to get over your limiting beliefs. You need to do the work every day because you'll feel so much better before your head hits the pillow. Who
And
is
just
it?
think how great you're going to feel next Saturday when you hop on here and you're like, I rocked out all week. I sent invites every single day, and it's gotten me here. Like, to be able to say that next week on our call, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And it's 1 week, and just to see what you guys can do in 1 week when you show up every single day.
Yeah, it's a season of push right now. We have a June 5th deadline. It's a season of push. Also, our diamond retreat is March 31st. Like, the deadline for that's 1, 2, 3 weeks.
April.
Yes.
I know that Liz can't go because she'll be having a baby to that. Can I pick her medal up for her? Because she's registered for
She's
some.
registered, you should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check because, I don't want her to.
Pick up your diamond medal, Liz, because we know you'll be there. I love that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're registered, yeah, I'll talk to a corporate rep because sometimes you need an ID, but with a pregnancy, I'm sure that we can make that happen. So what I want you guys to do is reach out to either Heather or me and say one of your biggest takeaways, one of your goals for the week, and one thing that we can help keep you accountable with.
Are we having them do the limiting beliefs turned into the other? Are they sending that to you, or?
Yeah, and your positive affirmations. So write this down. You're going to send us your positive affirmations. You're going to send us the one thing you're working on getting over this week, whether it's not sending invites every day, not doing whatever. And you are going to have your list of 100 people you're going to invite to coaching by Saturday morning. If you do not send us your list of 100 people, you do not get to hop on Saturday. So we're going to mean moms. Any questions before we hop off? Nicole, you look like you want to say something.
No.
Okay. Let me double check the chat. I think I saw something. My goal is to be one of the diamonds leading this call. Yes. I'm really bad about waiting until later for invites. FYI, dating is really good. Okay, so I'll send you a video. Jess, are you taking a picture right now? She was like, so share that with us. Did everybody get a picture? I did a video. Let's do a quick
I was going to say, April, can you take a picture of the whole crew?
Yeah, I did a video, but and if everybody, I don't think I have Jen's screen name, Instagram name, and Amanda. So if you guys can send me that. So let me take the picture real quick. Keep getting sorry. I'm trying not to get like my ring light in, but get everybody's faces. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. All right. So Amanda and Jen, send me your Instagram name, and then I'll tag you all so you can just reshare it. I'm so excited that you guys hopped on. We will see you next week. And I am running a Push to Emerald call. You guys are going to be helping us and leading the Push to Emerald calls Sunday night, 8:30 Eastern. I am going to do like 2 emeralds will lead the call. Heather and I will give you a template, and you're going to run it. So step up. Let us know if you're willing to do that. You'll help us out a ton. And Keith Callahan said that's what you should be doing. He said emeralds need to be leading the emerald push call because when you are a successful, Star Diamond coach, you are not the one that should be doing those calls. It should be your new excited emeralds that are in the trenches right there. So that's it. Let us know. You can do it. We believe in you. Happy Saturday. Anything else you want to add, Heather?
No, I think we're good. You
Okay.
guys have your list of things to do, and then we'll be in touch.